2nd and a couple.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and goal, Kansas City.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now it's Mahomes again. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But he turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get going to throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this.
It's caught inside the 25. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there for Philly. 55 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. George Karlaftis able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
At the 15-yard line.
Two of their three red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. We'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a third and goal.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be out right at the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would end up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Mahomes will do it himself. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 39 yards there, a big one.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
Eagles 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Great, set. Anyone hit? No touch.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game.
Right there, baby. Let's make something happen. No touch.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run forward, Barkley. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They gave it to him in search of his third touchdown, but he's denied. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Oh, and how important could that play be in determining a winner here? That moves the ball all the way to the other side of the field, and now you're one completion away from at least getting into field goal range to tie things up. But with the time remaining, they've still got a shot to win this as well.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's second and a yard. Mahomes will throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Rice. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
4
for
quarters couldn't
Philadelphia.
decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Limited running room as we get about 3 to the 21.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need, but if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
43! A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Here's Mahomes to throw.
32-yard line.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes. He may go. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light's still on for him.
Mahomes will do it himself. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover it? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Mahomes to throw it. Mahomes will do it himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Mahomes. That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
37, Eagles 29. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Dotson, he's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. There he goes, right side. Still going. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel.